Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to give you guys a look at our 2017 Toyota RAV4 XLE. We just got it. We can't wait to show you. Stick around. So this is a sticker that came with the car. It was on the window at the dealership. The car, as you see it, is 28.5. The safety features are pretty high. It had an overall vehicle score of 5 stars. Frontal crash was 4 stars and side crash was 5 stars. And then rollover was 4. And you've also got great fuel economy, 23 miles a gallon in the city, and then 30 miles per gallon on the highway. So combined fuel economy of 26 miles a gallon. The safety features on this vehicle are pretty great. We were particularly impressed with the car will beep at you if you go beyond your lane. So if you fall asleep or maybe you're not paying attention, the car will beep at you if you cross over into somebody else's lane. So, and it's also got the auto high beams, and it's got smart stop technology as well. So it's a pretty smart car. If you get too close to another car, it'll automatically slow the car down for you. Overall, we're very pleased with the value. So taking a peek here under the hood, we've got a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. It's got 176 horsepower and a 6-speed automatic transmission. Now this one is actually front wheel drive. There is an all-wheel drive option, but this one's front wheel drive. And then of course it's got the economic and then the sport modes as well. So you can pick between fuel efficiency and a little bit more pickup. You've got anti-lock brakes, and also a star safety system. So this is a great car for the value. Let's take a look at the rest of the car. So this is the front of our car, and it's got the lower grille, which has got a silver highlight, so it's definitely a bit sportier look. You've got the fog lights that are included, and also the automatic high beams. And one of the other safety features we really liked is that when you turn on your signal lights, your mirror actually blinks too, so there's some extra visibility there. And there's also a moonroof and a sunroof capability that comes with the car. So the XLE comes with a few more standard features. Let's take a look at the outside of the car now. We're going to do a walk around just to give you a look at what the outside looks like. You've got the standard 17-inch alloy wheels and a very nice, you've got a very nice back here that's also got the silver highlight at the bottom. So again, a very sporty look. And then of course you've got your brake lights back there, also and the spoiler in the top, and a back windshield wiper as well. All right, so let's have a look at the back of the car. You've got your backup camera that's over here, so we try to keep that lens clean. Let's have a look inside. Very easy to open with just one hand. It's important if your hands are full or if you're holding on to something else. So the door pretty much swings up on its own. And so you're going to take a look. Let's take a look at the trunk. You've got a mat here and also a full-size spare tire. So that's important. It's also got all the tire changing tools in the back. You've got lots of clips here, so if you're carrying something and you want to tether it or lash it down so it doesn't move around, there's lots of clips for that. As you can see back here, there's lots of flexibility and versatility for keeping things still or packing things. So this is a very great car for moving things around and for moving heavy objects. It also comes with a safety cover. So if you're parked somewhere and you don't want people to see what's in the back of your trunk, you can just pull this out and it covers, it reduces the visibility in the back of your trunk, so no one can see what's back there. And finally, if you need to close the trunk, you've got a handy little grab spot there, so you could just close the door. And again, just do it with one hand. Very easy to open and close. So efficient car. So we're in the back seat of our new car. As you can see, there's plenty of legroom here. I'm 5'3", so I'm a smaller person, but even somebody who's a full foot taller than I am, could clearly have plenty of room back here. You've got handles to hang your clothes in if you need to. This armrest comes down, and there's also a couple of cup holders in here. And then you've got pockets in the backs of the front seats, so there's plenty of storage back here. And then there's also cup holders in the doors. And then of course you've got your standard light that's either door operated or you can turn it on or off as you see fit. So we're very pleased with the space that we get in the back of this car. So we're going to continue showing you how much space you have back here. This seat actually does recline. There's a lever you can pull, and you can actually lean back a little bit further. And if you need to move a larger piece of furniture, you've got 6.5 feet of room from the front seat all the way to the back, and you can still shut the back door. So let me show you how easy it is to bring down the seat. So all you have to do is just hit this button, and the headrest comes down, and then you pull this lever back here, and the seat springs forward on its own, and all you have to do is just push it down a little bit, and you've got all this room back here to move your larger pieces. So we're very pleased with the amount of space we have back here. Here's a look at the car from the back. Again, you've got 6.5 feet back here. Just a whole lot of room. So let's have a look at the front seat. This is the driver's seat, in our opinion, the most important seat in the car. It is a very comfortable seat. However, we do have a problem with the way the headrest curves. As you can see, this headrest is pitched very forward. And so if you are sitting at a wrong angle, it could be very, very uncomfortable to drive. Now, of course, the seat is adjustable. There are levers down here so you can adjust, the back, and then also how high the seat is. You can, and this one in particular is a manual. We didn't get the electric option, but you can adjust the seat backwards and forwards. And of course the headrest does go up and down. However, again, it is angled very awkwardly, so that could be uncomfortable for some drivers. So we encourage you to sit in the seat and test that out before you actually get the car. So now I'm sitting here in the passenger side of our new car, and I wanted to give you guys a look at the dashboard. I keep going on about the space in this car, but this car really does have a lot of room to just do stuff. The glove compartment here is very roomy. As you can see, there's plenty of room for whatever you need to put in there. There's also a space for cell phones or keys or whatever you want to put up here too. And you've got of course, the gear shift. Now here, there's a port for USB charger as well as for another adapter, so you can listen to audio or maybe connect headphones, whatever it is you want to do. And then there's also a 120 volt plug here for any kind of electric appliances that you want to connect. You also have your eco mode and your sport modes here, so you can choose if you want fuel efficiency over speed. Let's have a look at the gear shift. You've got six modes, your basic, forward, neutral, drive. The dashboard has a lot more electronic components. We're going to start the engine. Now this is a 2017 vehicle, so again, you've got the screen that pretty much is like a television. It tells you if you've got messages coming in. It'll tell you if you've got an incoming call. It shows you temperature, your fuel economy. It'll tell you which mode you're in, as far as the gas. Like right now we're in eco mode. You can turn on the radio from the steering wheel. We're just gonna tool through the screens here for a little bit, and you can toggle the channels on right from the steering wheel. So you can change the channels, and then it'll also give you a lane indicator, how straight you're going. You've got temperature indicators, and then if the car has something wrong, like maybe flat tire or something, it'll tell you. And of course here are your settings, so you can choose how you want your car to communicate with you. So all the buttons here are pretty self-explanatory. You've got volume buttons right on the steering wheel. You can pick up a call. You can hang up on a call and adjust the volume of your call as well. And you can also do speakerphone. You can also toggle between trips. So if you're keeping track of mileage, you have 2 ways to keep track of your trips. So you have a trip A, a trip B, and then of course your total miles. And then you've got your signal, your cruise control. Everything is very easily within a finger's reach. So after a few seconds of familiarizing yourself with the features, this car will be very intuitive and easy to use when you're on a long road trip or when you're commuting to work. We just really like how everything is arranged. Here, of course, is your sunglass container, and then you've got the moonroof controls. You can open and close, and you can also scoot it up or down. And yeah, so we just love the way the car is structured. Everything is very easily reached and very intuitive. Those, of course, are your hazard lights, and there's also a CD player as well. The radio is touchscreen, so if you want to toggle between channels, you can touch the screen and it'll change channels for you. So that's another great feature. But again, lots of electronic components, more so than, of course, cars from 5 or 6 years ago. So definitely a little bit of a change, but we really, really like this car. If you take a look at the AC, there's also dual controls. So if your passenger is a little bit colder than your driver can be a little bit cooler, your passenger can be warmer, vice versa. Lots of versatility here. You can control the front and the rear, and there's also, of course, your basic defogger, your defogger features. So let's have a last look at some of the minor features of the car. You've got your lights, of course, that are pretty easily operated. Your sunshade with a lighted mirror. One thing I do like about these sunshades is that it comes with an extension. So if it doesn't quite get the sun exactly the way you need to, this side comes out this way. So I really like that. And then, of course, you've got your cup holders down here. You've got one here on the driver's side and then one in the front. And then, of course, you've got more room to put a cell phone or keys or whatever it is you need. And then you've also got the cup holders in the doors as well. There's one in each door, so there's 4 additional cup holders. And then, of course, you've got the center console, some shallow storage here, and then deeper storage at the bottom. Lots of places to put stuff. So we're really pleased with this car. Can't wait to drive it. We've only put 1,700 miles in it so far, so we can't wait to take it on a road trip. Thanks for watching. We really enjoyed sharing our 2017 Toyota Rav4 XLE with you guys. Stay tuned and comment below on what you like in a car. Look forward to talking to you guys again.